guys, welcome back to my channel, Me Daily in Canada. And in my last video, I showed you guys my raw 9 to 5 on work permit in rural Canadian town. So I was thinking to going a bit deeper and talking about the challenges, benefits and everything since not many people are talking about. मतलब यार कुछ ऐसा है कि जब मेरे को यहाँ मूव होना था, I was going on YouTube searching everything but couldn't find much because जो videos मेरे को मिली वो usually उन लोगों की थी जिनके पास या तो PR and settled है और वो कहीं और ही रहते हैं. They are not in actual rural areas. So I just thought that since I am here, let me help anyone if they are coming in. So yeah, that makes sense, right? And due to RNIP, now the population of these rural communities and areas, they are growing, and because of PR and stability and for obvious reasons. But once you come here, is it like the same? Does it really worth it? Let's come find out. So बुराई से पहले कुछ अच्छाइयों की बात करते हैं. So there are some strong benefits living in rural part of Canada, Ontario. So the very number one is fresh air and stability, because यहाँ पर इतनी वो शोबाजी नहीं है, no one is running behind money and everything like that. So you actually get a chance to get stable, to get in that your zone, your vibe. Like right now I am working as an FSR in a Canadian bank, and I can really feel that now I am more stable. I know how to manage money, and I know where I have to invest and what's the right thing rather than just following the crowd. So if you are coming here and you get your field job, boom, yes, you will save money. And also, because of these RNIP programs, if I talk about, it makes a lot more sense to actually come and find your job if it falls in that category. Because if you're working in, suppose, GTA, Vancouver or something like that area, then again, you have to struggle in those CEC draws and everything, and you're working the same thing. तो अगर आपका वही जो stream है वो उनके अंदर fall होता है, then why not, right? It makes a lot difference. Another very important thing is the work culture. Like, you get that respect, because being very honest, and I feel if not 80, at least 50% of people will feel this thing that, when you are working in GTA side, or if I talk about KWC, like I was working in Cambridge, in all these areas now, it's very hard to get that respectful culture, because first of all, वहाँ पे ना यार employers को पता है it's really hard to get a job and everyone needs a job. So they don't, I feel like sometimes some employers, not all, but yes, some employers are not that respectful towards you, because they are like, okay, if you will not do the work or you want to go, I can hire someone else. But यहाँ पे ऐसा नहीं होता है. Yes, the people here, the employers here are really towards employees. They will never be like, okay, my target, my bonus and everything like that. No, they actually want your well-being as well, and this is one of the best part that I have experienced now. You become stronger emotionally and mentally, because honestly there are days when I cry a lot. मेरे को ऐसा लगता है कि यार मैं सबसे दूर हो गई. Like, all my friends are in Toronto, my parents are in India, of course. So ऐसा लगता है यार कि I am here alone. And sometimes काम से आने के बाद ऐसा होता है, छुट्टी वाले दिन, especially Saturday, Sunday, ऐसा होता है मैं क्या करूँ. And that feeling is so weird, but I think कि उसी से ही आप strong होते हो कि okay, कोई भी नहीं है फालतू काम करने के लिए, तो हम क्या करते हैं, हम अपनी ग्रोथ पे फोकस करते हैं, and that becomes the positive part. And the very next part, honestly, this is for those people who are actually coming as a couple. Then अगर आप दोनों की सेटलमेंट यहाँ हो जाती हैं and you decide that okay, we actually don't want that hustle bustle life, then you can actually plan to settle down here, because the houses prices are super low. Like, there's a huge difference. Again, remember, there is not like that showbazi wali life. If you like that, then I cannot recommend at all to settle down here, because everything shuts down at 8. But yeah, I feel like there are pretty good advantages of living here. एंड हाँ, पैसे बचते भी हैं, लगते भी हैं, बट अगर मैं ज़्यादा बात करूँ कि बचता है या लगता है कंपैरेटिव टू बिग सिटीज़, देन ज़्यादा बचता है। क्यों? क्योंकि यहाँ पे ज़्यादा फालतू खर्चे नहीं है। छोटा सिटी है, तो आपका गैस, अगर आपके पास कार है तो आपका गैस का ज़्यादा खर्चा नहीं होगा। यहाँ पे यूजुअली इंश्योरेंस कम रहती है। देन ग्रोसरीज थोड़ी सी अपर साइड पे होती है, बट अगेन जो बाकी चीज़ें हैं, जैसे यहाँ पे पब्लिक ट्रांसपोर्ट है ही नहीं, राइट? बिकॉज एवरीथिंग इज ईदर नियर बाय या फिर है ही नहीं। तो जो फालतू के खर्चे हैं, जो हम यूजुअली वीकेंड्स पे जाकर बाहर पैसे खर्च कराते हैं, यहाँ पे इतना कुछ करने को नहीं है, तो वो पैसे भी नहीं खर्च होते। तो उस वे से देखा जाए तो मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि हाँ, सेविंग्स पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से थोड़ी ज़्यादा सेविंग्स यहाँ पर होती हैं। बट नाउ लेट्स टॉक अबाउट द अदर साइड। सो लाइक आई सेड कि फ़ायदे के साथ नुकसान बहुत ज़्यादा है, बिकॉज समटाइम्स you feel completely alone. Like, honestly, rural cities are not for everyone. You'll feel completely alone. Like, sometimes you need someone, but नहीं चाहकर भी कोई नहीं है, ऐसी सी फीलिंग आती है। Like, there is no Walmart nearby, there is no gym, there is no, being an Indian, there is no Indian grocery store, and like बेसिक नेसेसिटीज नहीं है। एंड बहुत सारे सिटीज में पब्लिक ट्रांसपोर्ट भी नहीं है। लाइक इन माई सिटी देर इज नो पब्लिक ट्रांसपोर्ट, एंड बीइंग समवन जिसके पास कार नहीं है, समटाइम्स आई फील्स लाइक आई डोंट हैव मच ऑप्शंस। आई हैव टू ईदर आस्क समवन और डू डोर डैश एंड एवरीथिंग, एंड इट फील्स सो, बहुत मतलब ऐसा होता है ना, बेचारी वाली खुद के लिए फीलिंग आ जाती है कई बारी। एंड स्नो, जितने भी रूरल एरियाज हैं, मैक्सिमम रूरल एरियाज में, if you are not a snow person, you cannot tolerate like Toronto snow, तो यहाँ पे तो मत ही आ जाना, क्योंकि honestly it's May going on right now, and अभी 2 दिन पहले हमारी स्नो होकर हटी है। एंड जब पीक विंटर्स होती है, it's super brutal है, super, when I say super, trust me, super. And in the snowshoes you will be walking a kilometer just to get bananas and just to get some strawberries or something, and you really question your choices, because I do, and I feel like that's a human nature, when you're alone and you have to go and you're not feeling well, it's like कि यार शायद मैं नहीं आता, मैं वहाँ पे ही ट्राई कर लेता, वहाँ पर कुछ हो जाता। So that is something, that part is always missing. And if we talk about particularly that RNIP thing, then yes, system gives you a chance, but that's not a shortcut, right? So it is not like that, yes, if you're coming here and you are getting a job under that RNIP program, then you will for sure get a PR in like a year. You have to wait, you have to get qualified, and all those system procedures. So yes. And honestly, if I talk about myself, then it's been good 3 months. And yes, I'll say the journey is hard. So if you are someone, who is actually ready to live on that tight budget and who can manage your emotions, you are mentally strong, then yes, I think you should give it a try, right? You should enjoy every phase of life. So okay, I've been to rural city, and you can then decide whether you have to settle down here or you need to move. So yes, it's not glamorous, but it's real here. And with this, I really want to know, are you guys planning to coming to Canada, or you are already here? Then what part of this video hits you the most? And if you are someone who is actually living in rural area, then what are your opinion? Is it worth it or no? Please do let me know. And do not forget to subscribe, share, and like this video. And in my next video, I am thinking to actually make a video on how to get into a banking sector, if that is your field job. So if you want something like that, please mention it in the comments, or any other thing. Till then, take care, and yes, all the best. Everyone will achieve everything. You will get everything. So बस मेहनत करते रहो, and all the best.